Hi, welcome back to CBSE Board Economics. I'm Saddam Hussain. Today we'll discuss one numerical from determination of income, employment and output. In that unit, that chapter, we learned that the economy will be at equilibrium when aggregate demand is equal to aggregate supply. We already know that AD stands for C plus I and A stands for C plus S. And we know that AS is nothing but national income, so we can write it AS as Y. So we can write it as Y is equal to C plus I. C plus I is equal to C plus S. C gets cancelled. Hence, at the equilibrium level of income, employment and output, savings will always become equivalent to I. So please don't forget to remember all the formulae. APC is equal to C upon Y, APS is equal to S upon Y, MPC is equal to delta C upon delta Y, MPS is equal to delta S upon delta Y. C is equal to C bar plus BY, S is equal to minus C bar plus BY. B stands for MPC and Y stands for income. Let's find out one numerical where we are finding it out all the values, given some values. Let's see what values you have here. So given C is equal to 500 plus 0.9y. What it means here, they given you the consumption function or consumption equation. C is equal to 500 plus 0.9y. You analyze this equation. C is consumption and 500 we know autonomous consumption C bar, 500 minimum consumption in the economy, 0.9y. What 0.9y stands for? This stands for MPC. That means whenever the income in the economy goes up, the consumption will go up by 0.9 times of the income, 0.9. That is MPC. MPC is given 0.9y, so we can easily find out MPS here without much calculation. We know that MPS is equal to 1 minus MPC, so in this case MPS will be 0.1, pretty simple. And investment is given as 1000, we can call it as autonomous investment. Find here, look at this, we are finding out lots of things. Given this equation, MPC is given to you as 0.9y. Second, MPS is nothing but 1 minus MPC. 1 minus 0.9 becomes 0.1. So 2 we got it, MPC we got it, MPS we got it. K, multiplier. They are asking one more. Multiplier, I hope you remember the formulas of multiplier. What exactly is multiplier? Multiplier is a number with which we multiply the change in income with the change in investment, delta Y upon delta I. Or it's a number with which we multiply the change in investment to get change in income. So remember this. Other formula of multiplier is, I give you comprehensive formulas. K is equal to delta Y upon delta I. Or delta Y is equal to K times of delta I. Or delta I is equal to delta Y upon K. We discussed last time, multiplier has a close relationship with MPC and MPS. What relationship multiplier has? There is a direct relationship between K and MPC. If MPC is high, K will be high. If MPC is low, K will be low. If MPS is high, K will be low. If MPS is low, K will be high. So how do you find out multiplier with the help of MPC and MPS? K is equal to 1 upon 1 minus MPC, or K is equal to 1 upon MPS. So how do we find out K here, multiplier? Multiplier is, they given you MPC and MPS, you can find out. So that is, we find out. And next one, equilibrium level of income they're asking you. We find out, I'll show you. Savings at equilibrium and consumption at equilibrium. We can find out all of this. This I just told you, MPC is given to you, CB, write it 0.9y, given in the consumption equation. MPS is equal to 1 minus MPC, 1 minus 0.9, that is 0.1. K, how do you find out? Multiplier, it's given here 1 upon MPS, or if you want, you can find out multiplier with this help of 1 upon 1 minus MPC also. You get the same value, 1 upon 1 minus MPC is 0.9. So you get the same answer here, multiplier is 10. So then we know that, now we are finding it out, the fourth value here, equilibrium level of income. At equilibrium level of income, aggregate supply, which is nothing but national income, is equal to AD C plus I. Y is equal to AD stands for C plus I, and Y is equal to C. We are putting in the equation C bar plus BY plus I, Y is equal to, we just picked up the values from here, 500 plus 0.9Y plus 1000, that comes out to be 1500 plus 0.9Y. So this 0.9Y will take this side, Y minus 0.9Y is equal to 1500, therefore Y is equal to 15,000. So that is income at equilibrium level, that's equilibrium level of income. How do we find out the last value and one more value also? Consumption equilibrium. So we can find out one more value. How do you get savings at the equilibrium also? We'll write this also. So this I'm talking about here, C is equal to C bar plus BY. That is C bar 500 plus 0.9Y. We got the equation here, 500 plus 0.9Y. We just found out equilibrium 15,000. You multiply with this 1500, so you get 14,000. So now you got 14,000 is consumption at equilibrium level of income. How do we get savings? The last one. There are two ways of finding out savings. One is at the equilibrium, we know that at the equilibrium level of income, S is equal to I. Straight away you pick up the values from here, I is given to you, so savings are 1000. Or to cross check it whether your answer is right or wrong, saving is nothing that part of income which has not been consumed. S is equal to Y minus C. So Y, you just got it, 15,000 minus C, 14,000, which we found out. So 15,000 minus 14,000, that comes out to be 1,000. So it tallied with the investment here. So this is pretty simple. So remember the formula. If you know the formulas, just put the values in the formula, so automatically you get it here. So I give you all the values of determination of formulae once again. Please jot it down in your notebook. So that is to find in the whole determination of income, employment and output, or we call it as Keynesian economics. In this you have the first formula, you have APC, C upon Y, APS, S upon Y, APC plus APS is equal to 1, APC is equal to 1 minus APS, APS is equal to 1 minus APC, MPC is equal to delta C upon delta Y, MPS is equal to delta S upon delta Y, MPC plus MPS is equal to 1, MPC is equal to 1 minus MPS, MPS is equal to 1 minus MPS. C is equal to C bar plus BY, S is equal to minus C bar plus 1 minus BY. So using these, we can find out anything. Equilibrium level of income, you can find out. Consumption, you can find out. Savings, you can find out. And then multiplier, or in case of multiplier, the formulas will be simple. Please jot it down. I repeat once again, K is equal to delta Y upon delta I. Delta Y is equal to K into delta I, K times of delta I, and K is equal to 1 upon 1 minus MPC, K is equal to 1 upon MPS. You can substitute these values and we write multiply formula. Delta Y, change in income, we can find out K into delta I. So instead of writing K, you can substitute the values. Delta Y is equal to 1 upon 1 minus MPC into delta I, or delta Y is equal to 1 upon MPS into delta I. So keep practicing these numericals till we meet next time. Please goodbye from Saddam Hussein. Bye-bye.